Hey, everybody. How is everyone's day going? It is Friday, November 11th. And here I am once again for our TCG AMA with my friend, John Dixon of Biz Development, my co-host. How you doing, John?
Yeah, not bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for asking. It looks like we got the chat room filling up here. Everybody's ready to go, geared up for the weekend. I hope everybody's excited. We got some stuff to unpack for you all today. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay. So, John, let's start off with some project updates in the sense of we got an AMA after an AMA, right? So it's
Yeah,
a
it's a busy one.
right? It's our friends, our newest partner, Epic. You guys have probably seen the tweets from the TCG channel and also the announcements in our Telegram and Discord. But Epic is going to be on for an AMA today, about 2 hours time after this AMA here with John and we look forward to seeing you on that one too. So hopefully it's not too late in the evening for you all in Europe. Do apologize for that, but with the folks that are going to be on that AMA are based out of Singapore, so we had to do it a little bit later in the evening here in the US just to accommodate schedules. So I'm really excited for that one. Let's go ahead and throw up that image here if you guys haven't seen that, but here it is. We're going to have Darren Smith. He's the Epic VP of Product, and we also have Gary Ma, who's their COO, Chief Operating Officer. So it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. John, you're probably going to be sleeping, but
No, I'm staying up.
you staying up?
Staying up for
Let's
this one. Yeah, well, yeah, I
let's
get to
go, man.
watch.
Let's go. All right, let's see it. So yeah, excellent. So that's that. We got that going on, John. So how about Forza? Forza, John.
Yeah, this has been going on for a while. We've been trying to get everything arranged. It's currently there's a slight delay. We're waiting for access to be set up. And we're waiting on an update from the racing team. But as soon as everything's sorted out, then we'll be giving another update on that. But that's looking really good. I've seen some pictures as well this week as well. So yeah,
We
that's really, really
we
exciting.
actually have those lined up ready to go. So
Ah,
folks, we just got these hot off the press from Dave earlier today. So this is gonna be pretty cool. So here, take a look. Live, play, earn. You see that, John, on the side of that car?
yeah, I did. Yeah,
Woo,
live, play, and repeat, which
man.
reminds me of shampoo instructions that I read about 20 years ago. But yeah, live, play, and repeat. I like that.
I don't think we can really talk about shampoo, you and I, anymore. But
No, no, no. For
but
all the money that I'm saving, I can buy TCG2 for
I
it, so I'm happy with that.
yeah. So I mean, with the chat, folks, I see some questions coming in here on this one. I know there's been a lot of questions, but let's kind of highlight some of those, John. I think first of all, let's see, we've got is it only a Forza 7 because Forza 7 Digital Edition is not for sale anymore, or the world because of their license issues, I guess, or something like that. But
Yeah.
do we know anything more on that? I don't know if we do at this point.
That I think is no, it's one of the delays. We're trying to sort out access, and as soon as we know more on that, we will do. But it's as far as we've been told, it's Forza 7, and it's playable content within Forza 7. As soon as we know more detail, we'll come back and confirm everything.
Adam eloquently noted that there are the rings in the front, right? Boom, smack in the middle.
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
nice.
it's a really good. I mean, it's cool to play a game where you can relate to the car, but it's really good marketing. It gets the name out there, doesn't it? So
All right.
there's
Yeah.
various touch points.
There you go, Pinhead. We got you, man. No worries. Yeah, and it's a really sweet looking car. Like the spread report says, beast of a car. Deso, vroom vroom, baby. So here we go.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, so we got TBD on the start date of the competition and the images there we just showed you. We also have some updates on the staking pools. Okay. As you guys know, the two pools that are on the Binance Smart Chain, the 1 month and 3 month, those are expiring here in the next, I believe it's 7 or 8 days from now. So a week from now, those will be refilled and renewed for the same period of time. So look for those and keep an eye out for that to unstake your tokens and get them in the new pool so you can continue to earn staking rewards. And then also you might have noticed the 1 month Ethereum blockchain, TCG2 token is now also expiring. That staking pool will also be refilled and renewed for another month. So that's great. Thank you very much, David and all, for being so generous and topping off those pools. I know everybody will enjoy that. So John Sandstorm, they keep plucking away on us, right? On new sprints that are going on.
Yeah, I think there's week 4 coming, which I think is Dragons, and I've heard that we're going to start seeing the week 1 sprites, the results in December. And also, we found out recently the builders that we've taken a preference to will be brought on and help with other art that we've got, which will, I mean, what we're looking for is more diversity, more variety in art styles. So if anyone's wondering what we're doing with our current designs, building designs, sprite designs, dragon designs, we're still going to be using those ideas, but we're just reaching out for more and more creators, and then you get that variety which we're looking for in the game. Because if you look around the world, the real world, there's a variety.
Yep.
But you only get that from, evolving ideas over time. That's what the Metaverse is going to be.
Love it. Excellent. Real quick, Neo Crypto, thank you very much for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that race car is smoking hot. Can't wait to play that in Forza. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Great. And then we have looks like Adam's saying about a very good month in December, especially towards Christmas holiday. Let's go. It's gonna be fun. So there we go. We've got the Dragons covered off there of the Sprint 4 that's going on with our friends over at Sandstorm. Thank you very much for that. Also, John, we have David. He mentioned in the chat he just met with Unity. Okay. And I understand it went really well, right?
Yeah, it did do. I don't say the lovers because I wasn't in the meeting, so I don't know how much affection was shown. But what I've heard is that they really, really like what Dave and what the team is doing, and they want to support us as much as they can do. It's going to be an interesting few weeks, stroke months, because what they're going to be doing is watching what we're doing, help us with optimization, give us ideas, and I don't want to say too much, but they've also told us they're going to open a few doors to us with certain contacts they've got who will help us do even more things that we've not even thought about because they've got contacts with other people that have been successful in developing in Unity. So I don't want to say too much, but the conversations have gone off on really, really interesting tangents. So watch this space.
Roy said it really well. They love us. Admit it.
Well, how can you not love us? But yeah, as I say, we're lucky that we've got lots and lots of really nice people in TCG. Dave's nice. So he has a meeting, people jump on board. Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Interesting stuff in the chat. We're gonna move on here, guys. Keep it moving on. I think also you admit, I don't know if you mentioned this, but specifically about the optimization, right? Is that they're going to help us ensure that when we're live, it's full launch, it's humming along,
Yeah.
right? And that scale is going to be important as we keep pumping in updates into the world, right? And those builds keep going for us. So, when Dragon white paper, John, isn't it like every time there's a win, there's another win, like right behind that win?
It's one of these. I can see it. I can see it. I mean, I want to know what's coming next. I'm like you guys. As soon as I've got something I've been asking for, I'm like, yeah, but what's the next thing? What's the next thing? But yeah, when eggs. The eggs are something you'll use in the game. So even if we gave you the eggs, you wouldn't be able to do anything with them. But I appreciate people want to know when things are coming. But regarding the dragons, we've got white paper. It's it's about 20 pages long at what I've seen, and it's got things on there which I've not even thought of. Have we got some pictures, by the way, that we're able to show?
We sure do, John. And folks that are listening here,
are we allowed to show them though?
I
mean, they'll be asking when page 2, when page 3, when page 4 if we do.
It's just to feed the when.
I know. So should we go down this avenue?
So let me hear it in the chat, guys. I know there's some people from the Dragon Riders Club in the chat. I want to hear you guys pipe up. I want to see them in the chat talking about the Dragon white papers coming here, guys. Folks, we've got some images, some sneak peeks to the white paper. This is pretty exciting. I see Shelly in the chat. I know you're a big believer in that Dragon Riders Club, and also the Dragon Guild. Those what is it? Lava Heads, right? I think is the other guild that's out there. Yeah. So
yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, exactly. So here we go. We got we got one saying right here, DRC, we here, baby. So let's show it. Let's show it.
You're not allowed to talk about DRC. Obviously, you've ignored the first rule of DRC.
Don't talk about DRC.
You don't talk about DRC.
Here you go. Boom. Let this sink in a little bit, guys. This is after eggs. What's going to happen with your NFTs, the Dragon Cave Club NFTs? It's a full-on card game in and of itself. Okay. So all this is in process, but we wanted to share a sneak peek of what's going into the white paper right now. Compliments of David. Thank you very much, David, for that. I can't really, I mean, we wanted to show these images. Okay. We don't have a lot of details yet, but I wanted to give an opportunity for folks like David gave us these images and said, okay, these are okay. Take it with what you see here, talk amongst yourselves in the community. Let's get it going. But it's exciting. And I think the one takeaway I want you all to understand is white paper is getting done, and it's nearly getting done here in time for launch. We got to have it ready to go. So it's there. It's just these dynamic NFTs, John, right? It's complicated, right? It's complicated.
I'll go one further. TCG is trading card game. So essentially, your dragons are cards, and you're going to be battling your cards. It's genius, but it also makes complete sense. So we've said it before. 8 dragons will get you 8 eggs. People have said, but what do I do with the dragons after I've got my eggs? Well, hold on to them is all I'm saying. And we've been telling people that for ages. Hold on to them.
Diamond hand.
Yeah, hold on to them. Get more if you can afford it, because you'll end up having more opportunities for winning on certain things.
Now, Paul, I don't think that's financial advice, but he just says buy more.
It's not financial advice, by the way. No, it's not financial advice. But if you can,
maybe we can drop in while we're talking about dragons, as moderator, maybe drop in the OpenSea link. That would be great for the Dragon Cave Club NFTs. Since we're talking about it, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, Lavelle, I don't think we give financial advice, but he's saying buy dragons. So
no, anyways, I'm not.
We're not doing.
I'm saying you'll have an edge, though. If you're playing this game, you'll have an edge.
So that's not the only image we got for you. There's another one. Okay, here it is. Take a look at this. Eggs. And it's the actual breeding and how the what do you call it? What's that technical term when the eggs come together?
I want to say fusing.
Fusion? Yeah, like a fusion, right? Yeah,
Fuse. Yeah.
fusing. So I'll tell you what, John, this image right here in the middle, like it looks like it's all different colors, right? Coming together. I I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but this is really cool, right?
It looks like something I'd want to stand back because it looks like it's going to explode. It does though, doesn't it? It looks like it could be like a see-through shell and there's something emerging underneath of it, like alien or something. So, but yeah, I can see different colors. I'm seeing blending of colors and what would you hatch from that egg if you've got a green and a blue or a pink and a yellow? Is it different skills? I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
literally don't know. I
I
don't
need
know.
to read the white paper to know more, right, John?
Yeah, I know. All we've been given is well, I say we've been able to quickly see it, and I was like thinking I need to be reading quick, but then we saw these two slides, and this is what we've been able to show. But
Hope you
there's
guys
lots of
enjoyed that.
questions still.
I sure as heck did, and I'm still looking at
Mm.
these images, going like, oh, there's so much to unpack there. So let's get that chat blowing up here. We got almost 75 people in the room right now. Come on, let's get it up to 100 at least, guys. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going here, John. BOGO sales stats. We've got over 500 plots that have been sold in the
Yeah.
BOGO sale. And
That represents 1,000 plots.
because there's a
everyone
free
gets an
one that
extra one.
comes with it. Yeah. So we have actually sent out over 1,000 plots of land on the BOGO sale that is merely a little over a week old. Okay, folks?
And that represents 1,000 castles
It sure does, John. It
of the 3,000.
sure does.
So, yeah, I mean, that's amazing. That's, what is it, a week? 2 week?
It's a week in some days. I think it was last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hasn't been very long at all. So these people understand these castles are limited edition. Diso, I see you in the chat here, bud. So we've got 1,000 castles out, approximately 2,000 more to go, guys. But this has been only 10 days. Okay. In a bear market. Come on. Think about it. This is incredible. So I think people are realizing, yes, marketplace is great and all, but gosh darn it, that BOGO sale, it's something else, man. And those castles are absolutely amazing looking, absolutely amazing, right, John?
And I'm going to do quick maths now. I think there's 19 days left until the 30th of November when this deal's over. So remember, it's buying a plot, getting another plot of the same size in a randomized region. By the way, it can be the same region. It's just random, literally random. So it can be the same or any other region. And you get a castle per plot. So you get 4 NFTs for the price of 1 NFT. I'm doing pointing now. There's 19 days to go. And if anyone asks, and they ask on a daily basis, is there any castles left? Right now, yes, there is. Right now, there is. We've got rid of about 1,000. So we've still got 2,000 castles to go.
Oh, look at this. We got a little sneak peek from Diso here. Wait till castles get the utilities.
So what does that mean? Plumbing?
You know, like, yeah, water, sewer.
Yeah, exact electrics.
I think you know what that means. Come on, every NFT needs a utility, right? Come on, we need a utility here and there.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Diso. Yeah, that's very important, right? These NFTs aren't just going to sit on a plot of land.
No.
They're going to get utilities added to them. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. What else we got? Yep. Thank you, Roy. In order to participate in the BOGO sale, again, when you go buy a plot on the sale tab on TCG.World website, use the referral code called Plot Owners, all one word. Okay, and you'll be eligible for that free plot of land and 2 castles as well. So a good friendly reminder. Thank you very much. All right. So let's keep going here. Marketplace has been open for a week, John.
Yeah.
Raised some good money, I think, from these royalties.
Are we allowed to say how much we've earned or TCG from
too late. I already put
fees?
it up.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've the whole point is there's 2 points. To allow plot holders the freedom to trade their plots that they own, so it is an open market, but also as well to start generating income for the market, sorry, for the economy of TCG World.
Yeah.
25 BNB in not a long time is amazing. So I can only thank everybody who's bought and sold on the marketplace, because you are now creating revenue that keeps us a healthy project.
Yep.
So thank you for that.
Absolutely. And I think for the most part, everybody has found it relatively easy to use. We've got some tutorials we put out there about how to use the marketplace, but yeah, go check those out. And frankly, I don't know how to figure out the sell button, John. Have you been able to figure it out how to work? I mean, I think others have figured it out. I don't know.
I know it works, but I've got no interest in it at the moment, so therefore I can't tell you I've tried it out. Yeah. I'm classing every single plot as a golden goose, and until I get some eggs. Oh no, I've started on eggs again. Move on.
Gee, come on, John. We just passed that.
Move on. No, move on. Let's not talk about eggs.
Let's talk about 4.0, right? 4.0 is the big build that's been talked about on recent AMAs. Okay, folks. And this will be, the 4.0 will be the build that we're going to have from the studio as our public launch end of 2022. Okay. Checked in with Dave even today. David said we're still on track, end of 2022. And it'll be 4.0. The version we'll be using, well, 4.0, maybe it's 0.1 at that point, but it's 4.0, the big build. Okay. That's what we're looking for, folks. Paul, come on. Paul just says when 4.0.1. Paul, come on, man. You guys crack me up. So we got a compliment here from David.
I know.
David says, John, the sweater looks good on you, man.
Thank you. It's in England. It's cold now, and it'll be cold now until about June. So it's me changing from shirts into jumpers or sweaters, as the Americans would call them. So it's just me keeping warm. But thank you for the compliment. Thank you.
And Roy cleverly pointed out that you're in the north behind you as your virtual background. So yeah, there
you go. I'd say that's pretty much how it's going to be in probably a couple of weeks' time in the UK.
All right, folks who have been in the chat, you may have seen an image that David had shared, and there was a lot of questions that kind of people were bouncing around, but I want to engage with the community in the chat to see what your guys' thoughts are about this image I'm going to bring up that David shared, to get some feedback of what you guys think. So let me see the chat. What do you guys think about this image? To me, there's a lot of things that jump off the page, but I'm curious of what others think. John, do you want to start, or do you want me to hear from the community first?
I don't want to say too much, because I heard something about what that thing that looks like a fork actually is and what it does. So I'd rather hear from the community, because I'm not very good at keeping secrets when it comes to things like this. So
Blazing saying trees there, and there's some slingshot equals teleportation device. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's an interesting idea.
Codingus is saying Angry Birds and TCG.
Actually, that's a very good call out, NHL. It does look like a PlayStation 4 in white. It does.
Wait, we've got a couple people saying PlayStation.
Yeah, it does look like a PlayStation 4 in white. It does.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
Roy saying Angry Bird skiing by chance? Mm-hmm. A lot of Angry Birds. A lot of Angry Birds comments here. The game. Mountainside Slingshot says Metabit Bros. Huh? Yeah. PlayStation House. Interesting, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about PlayStation first, but yeah, when you look at that building, interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll see anyway. We'll see.
All right. So we're going to move on here. But I want to just kind of bring that up again, because I think it was worthy of highlighting it on the AMA, because there's a lot to unpack, I think, in this image, even though it's in the snow, and there's a lot of things there if you look closely. Moving on. So, mystery box, folks. Mystery box. Probably the first time you're hearing about this. But John, let's talk about what a mystery box is all about and why they're going to cost 50 BUSD.
Well, first of all, mystery boxes, they're boxes and you don't know what's in them. And in the case of NFTs, and a lot of people have done this when you bought NFTs, you will get an NFT and it's got a picture on it that says, you'll find out what this is later. And then you wait for a minting day and then you find out what's in it. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be offering people the opportunity to buy mystery boxes. And this will probably happen more than once. And on this occasion, are we allowed to say what kind of NFT it is, by the way, PJ, on this occasion?
You know what? Let's show them a video and see if they can pick it up. Let's show them a video, okay? Hold on, guys. Let's go take a look at this video, okay? Boom.
It's cars.
It's cars.
It's cars.
Automobiles. That's right.
Vehicles.
John, what else do we want to talk about in this? There's a lot to unpack here. I'm looking at the chat here too. What people think about those mystery boxes.
First of all, I want to touch on the fact that we're going to be using BUSD. BUSD is going to be used for this. It's going to be $50 US, obviously in stable coin. And I think everyone, after what's been going on this week, will know why we've done that. And it's going to be 50 bucks, I want to say. Is that right, PJ? Bucks?
50
bucks to
50 buckaroos. Yeah, we call those in the US.
Buckaroos. $50, or whatever it is, in your own currency, but you'll have it in BUSD. And you will get a mystery box, and then it will open up, and you might have an amazing car, you might have an okay car, you might have an extraordinary car. They're going to have different rarities, and they'll have different strengths in the world. And yeah, I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be getting one or two, and just crossing my fingers that I get something amazingly rare.
And it's important to note that this is not like your entry level vehicle, right? These are you're paying 50 BUSD, but it's you have a chance to get it, a legendary or extremely rare vehicle.
Yeah. It's going to be a case of different colors, different types. You saw one picture, one example, but there's going to be loads, and there'll probably be more and more as we go on. But on this round, 50 BUSD per mystery box, and they will open up to be a car. And then obviously you'll be able to then trade them on the marketplace as well. So if you get one that you don't want or one that you do want, you can buy and sell accordingly.
Blazin asking a question, and it's a good one. I don't know if we have the answer just yet, but the question is, any limit of the amounts, I think the total quantity of mystery boxes that will exist. I think more to come on that, John. I don't think we have the specifics just yet.
It's not been confirmed.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say confirmed, I'm saying we don't know yet. As soon as we do know, then we'll let people know.
Exactly. And David Johnson saying, appreciate the BUSD move, the stable coin, basically, guys. David is always meticulously and agile ahead of everything. And you guys, we all saw this with the marketplace, right? We launched in BNB, right? Not TCG2 token. It's a bear market, folks. We've got 2-3 years ahead of us that we're thinking about now, where we want to be, not the today, right? So the TCG2 token will have utility, definitely. but we got to be smart about how we deploy that token in its utility. And David is on it, man. He's on it. And this is another example of that, using the stablecoin BUSD for these mystery boxes. Okay.
End of day, you're all investors. We're not risking your money.
Exactly.
So, I say there's a responsibility involved. So a lot of people, some people, percentage of fraction, may not always agree. And at some point, I've not agreed with certain decisions, and then it ends up unraveling, and you go, there you go, that's why then. All I can say is we're still here. So for all the things that we've done right and wrong across all the days that we've been in existence, 18 months I think it is now, we're still here. So that must mean something.
DSO, when mystery box, seriously, it's in the materials here. In November we're shooting for, okay? These whens, John. Even our closest allies are asking when.
We'll have a word with him later.
We will have a word with you, DSO.
The thing is, we have a secret group. So we'll just, talk to him.
It looks like David Edmonds is in the chat. He should be sleeping, right? No, he's up still. It's still not too late for him, right? Yeah.
Look at him. It's just giving blooming numbers now. Well, there you go. There's the numbers. They're in chat.
Oh, they are?
They're in chat. Yeah, he's just put the numbers in chat.
Oh, thank you, David. 10 for Mythic, 100 for Legendary, 1,000 for Epic, and up to 10,000 for Rare. Although we will probably release less of the Rare. Okay, there you go. Right from the man himself. Thank you, David. Appreciate that.
Am I starting to go invisible? I'll stay still.
What else we got in here? Thanks for that. We got you thought opening Pokemon cards were addictive. Wait till you open TCG products, these mystery boxes. Tell me about it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. And you know what? If 50 BUSD is nominal but not ridiculous, I think it's a fair number in my opinion. But we'll let the community give us feedback on that. But those look exciting. I love that. I love what's coming on that mystery box. So, John, we have some fun facts about the virtual landowners that exist out there in metaverses. We have some fun facts.
Yeah. Are we reading the numbers or are we showing the visuals?
Let's do both. How about that? Let's do both.
Okay. Yeah. That
so
sounds
here
good.
You go, folks.
Sounds good.
We have some metaverses. He who not be named, or they who not be named, but you can see them on the screen here. And this is not to put anybody down. Let me just be very clear. This is not.
It's to put everything into context.
This is merely putting images from their metaverse and their holders. Okay, to give you some perspective of kind of what's here right now for TCG and what's to come possibly for TCG. It's merely talking about the marketplace that exists out there for metaverses. So, John, you want to take us through here while I look at the chat here?
I've not got my glasses on, so I'll have to lean in. I apologize for anybody who's not wanted to see me close up. So we've got Decentraland. That's on the top left. We've got 5,400 holders for Decentraland. We've got the other deeds for other side. That is almost 34,000 holders. We've got Sandbox. That picture gives me nightmares. 17,00079 holders. That's going to give me nightmares.
It's got a mustache too, right? It's like
I know. It's just like scary. Matrix World, 1,009 holders. And then you've got in the middle, you've got TCG World. We haven't released yet. We haven't gone live yet.
Nope.
We've got 8,500 holders, which, if you do the maths, times 2, you'd have Sandbox, which has been going on for a while now. We've got half as many holders as Sandbox. And in the case of Decentraland, bear in mind Decentraland are a little bit more expensive than us. They've got less holders than us. Got Matrix World there. I'd say it just puts things, for me, it puts it into context as to where we stand on that ladder of, who we are. From day one, though, this is worth saying, from day one, we've tried to be affordable.
Yep.
It's all been on Binance Smart Chain. You see, I think we all saw those $1 million plots Decentraland were selling. Whereas we always think that we're affordable. And I think that's the reason why we've done well with holders. We've sold a third of the 100,000 plots that we've got, and we've not even gone live yet.
Not even
So
live. I Incredible.
think we're gonna be okay in the future. I hope we will be. But those numbers, for me, it puts it all into context.
It sure does. It sure does. So moving on, we're going to talk about some in-world entertainment. Yeah, John? It sounds like we're on the cusp, is what we're hearing, of the in-world entertainment being live in TCG World for all plot owners. Very soon.
Yeah,
Very soon.
I was doing some testing earlier today. So if anyone was very, very clever and very quick, they might have seen a quick Twitch stream where I was shouting, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3 for about half an hour over and over again. Yeah, we're trying to get that in streaming performance thing down.
Couple of comments here, John. So we've got Blazing saying, guys, bear in mind, we haven't even been around for 2 years yet. And then Diso says, yes, more holders than Decentraland. And then we have Yala saying, amazing. When we go public, we will be going exponential. Thanks, Paul. Nice. Appreciate that. This is super AMA's way.
By the way, we're only where we are right now because of everyone who's here. All the people that are in chat, all the plot holders, thank you. Because you're all a part of this. And the cool thing is it's not even started yet.
David Evans says, woohoo, we have finally overtaken Decentraland in the number of individual owners. That's a big milestone, right? And we're just getting started, man. We're just getting started. Oh, geez. So, so sorry, back to in-world entertainment. You were testing it out. We're getting really close. We're getting some bug feedback back to the studio. And you guys have probably, we talked about in the last AMA, you probably have seen John do a test one on his Twitch account. Folks, this is coming. And one thing we want to talk about is there's going to be like a calendar of events. So if those who have played in TCG and you've actually been spawned in the world and you see yourself in the kind of a lobby, kind of like, I think the East region is most common, or not, is it East region, John? I think it's where you most commonly
it's East.
Yeah. The East in that lobby in the main hub, right, of TCG World. And in there, you've got some graphics and things like that, images that are on screen. So just think about it. You walk into this area, and in there they have, okay, at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, whatever. I'm just using my time zone. Sorry. 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So-and-so is going to be performing on X stage over in this coordinates in this area of the world. Go check them out. You go in the lobby, you can go see that stuff. They might even have abilities to teleport to those areas too by clicking on the screens. I don't know. We'll see, but that'd be really cool too, right, John? If we had that as an option.
Yeah. I mean, but the festivals, location, gigs, battles. I've just realised that it could be any type of battle, but again, I don't want to say too much. But yeah, all the things that are coming up, and it could even be that you end up wanting to register something you're wanting to do and tell the world that you've got something happening at a certain time. It could be that you just log in one day and say, I've not got anything to do, so I'll just plan my day around all the things that are going on in TCG World. So, and that'll probably be me. So, yeah, it's, as you say, all these in-game experiences, also combining celebrities, streaming. Yeah, it's that's a really good example, is that when you log in, and anyone who's got access to Alpha, have a look at that. You'll see, and it all makes sense as to there's already placeholders there.
I think the other point too is to note, it won't just be one event going on in the entire world. As you guys know, this world is massive, right? So we're going to have different venues. We'll have different content being streamed in world, and you'll be able to entertain yourself with that. And so the calendar events will not just be, here's one thing going on. It's many things going on throughout the world. And I think Diso said it great. We've got castles, we've got dragons, we've got vehicles, we got events. We haven't even been launched yet. Be here or be lonely is what Diso says. There you go, man. Excellent. All right. So, John, we've unpacked a lot, but guess what? We've got a little bit more here before we do the giveaway. Folks, just so you know, we do have a plot of land that we're going to give away here for folks that interacted with the TCG World tweet. So stay tuned for that. We're almost at that time. We've went through a lot of content. We're going to now go through the next big build that's coming for us. 3.8 is the next build. And John's going to take us through these latest updates that we're looking to see coming with 3.8.
Okay. Users can walk around with the sprites that they've caught, following them around if they want to. So you've got your sprite, you've evolved it, you release it and have it follow you around because you own that sprite. That sprite will be with you and it may, I don't know, help you in battles, I don't know, but you'll have your sprite following you around. And that's in the next version. We'll be testing that out.
And I think this is a precursor because we've talked about follow along assets, right? And so this is the first precursor to that of what's coming, right, John? It's like, this is letting you all see it's not just your avatar, it's you and a follow along that's coming with you, right?
Yeah, the sprites have a purpose. So this is us again in alpha testing the ability to start using sprites and having sprites following you around. Is the next thing the TCG rings?
That's right. Yeah, the TCG rings.
So currently in alpha, you've got 1,000. I think it's 1,024 rings that you can consume, and I would class that as limitless because 1,000 is pretty much limitless. Now, on the next build, it's going to be limited, and you're going to have to find the rings in the world. Now, how you find them, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to pick them off the ground or if you're going to have to do things to earn these rings, but you will need to earn the rings. So it's gamifying the experience now rather than it just being a limitless supply.
Perfect. Getting people ready for the big public launch. It's not a limitless supply. That's the gamification. Yeah, like you said. How about the cars NFTs?
The cars NFT was, well, first of all, cars will be NFTs now.
Yes.
Going back to the mystery box thing that we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Up until now, it's been, again, limitless supply. So we're getting you ready for the real world. Limitless supply is going to be now where you're going to have the cars as NFTs, and there'll be some default ones and the actual NFT ones.
Great.
And that takes us on to the mystery box release, which we've mentioned earlier.
That will be part of the game in 3.8. Yes. Yeah. Exactly as we talked earlier.
Which goes back to the car NFT thing. Optimization improvements.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we've got the full NFT sync on chain for cars and lands, which basically is to say that where cars were just cars, like in-game cars, they will be all blockchain related. So your land has been blockchain for quite a while. The cars will now be blockchain related as well.
We do have a question about Joe Pro is asking, what will be the difference between the default, I think one's meaning cars, I think, the default cars or the NFT cars? Well,
you've got your default ones that have been in alpha for a while.
Yeah, but we don't own. Nobody owns those guys, right? So no. Those are just testing, right? But the NFT ones, these are the ones you're going to actually own in your wallet on blockchain. Yeah. So
exactly that. Just like, again, going back to the logic of in alpha at the moment, you're able to build on your plots. Depending on who's got what plot, everyone's got a different experience with what plots they've got because they are your plots. So the mystery boxes, when you've opened them up, those cars that you have, I want to say cars, you might just want to have one car, that will be playable in the alpha up until we go to the next release.
David says, I think, David, you mean the ones that aren't from the mystery box, but he's saying cars are for testing only. They will be removed at time of launch, end of the year, guys.
Yeah.
So I think,
But obviously the NFTs that you've bought, they're yours.
Your NFTs, yours. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay, the next one on the list, I don't know if we should do a dramatic pause. Should we?
We just did.
Did we do it? Was that dramatic enough?
I think we did.
There's gonna be a car showroom location in the world.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a car showroom location in the world. Do we show that video that we've got now or later?
We can't show it. Yeah, sorry.
We're not allowed to show it.
No. No.
It's not finished yet, right?
It's still being worked, and we pulled it. Okay, guys, we pulled it. Just we
Yeah.
want to make sure it looks really good for you guys. So hang tight. But yeah, a showroom. So use your
Okay, there is a
imagination.
video coming then.
What's that?
There is a video coming. It's just not on this AMA.
Yeah, just not on
but
this
we
AMA
have got
yet.
something we're working on.
Exactly. Yeah. So just use your imagination. All right. Think about what a car showroom in a metaverse could bring. Okay, to TCG World. Just, I mean, I'm not speculating, but you guys can all let your imagination roll. We'll just say big things. All right, we'll just say that. Move on. Okay. So,
okay.
How about this one, John?
So we're going to have new and improved sprite capture mechanics, which I think everyone's been crying out for. It was version 1. The angles work very good. The animations work very good. We're told this one's going to be a lot better. So version 2 of new sprite capture mechanics coming soon.
Well, I hope they don't take away my little cheat where I'm on the monster truck capturing sprites, because that's been fun, man.
You'll have to see. Thing is, we haven't played 3.8 yet. It's not ready yet, so we don't know. But we've been told it will be a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a word with AI after this and see if he can actually make it so you can't stand on the bonnet of a car anymore. Because I'm just horrible like that.
It's kind of not the best, but yeah.
And last but definitely not least, again, dramatic pause. We'll be able to gather in-world objects. And a few people have asked crystal updates. The things you'll be able to gather in the world includes crystals, flowers, fruits, and other things that you'll be able to use to evolve your sprites, and maybe other things. So, quick way of saying that, we're going to have harvestables.
I'm sorry. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not a gamer, but that's huge, guys. That's huge. This is the gamification we've been waiting for. 3.8 is going to start to show a lot of it. This is amazing.
This is us going from creating a world to actually now bringing in the elements of gameplay. So yeah, 3.8 is another leap forwards.
Yeah, Blazin', you're right. This is going to become a full-time job. Yeah. So we don't give employment advice, but you're going to have to carve off some time, because this is going to be a lot of fun when 3.8 comes. We're really pumped for it. It's awesome. Definitely. Yeah. The LFG. There we go. Chat's going nuts. We're almost at 100 people in the chat room. Guys, this is what it's about, right? Is seeing, and I feel like a broken record, John, but continuous, solid movements and builds that are just, everyone's better than the next one, right? And it's not just like, it's just another build. No, these are massive changes that we're seeing in the world, right?
Yeah, I'm looking down that list. I mean, again, we're going to have different people driving different cars. There's going to be people picking flowers all day. I'm just looking down that list. There's so many changes and refinements. That's just the thing. Instead of things being infinite, it's going to have that challenge of things being a bit more finite. So yeah, it's a long list, is that, and I can't wait. And I don't know when. This is the thing. I don't know when 3.8 is coming out, but for them to announce it must mean that it's almost ready. As soon as we know the date, then we'll let you know.
But we've just introduced another when, so we knock off a when, we add a when. Next in line, right? Because that's what TCG does. Keeps delivering on the wins. This time it's when 3.8, and it's coming soon, guys. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it right now. So hang tight. It's coming. So guess what, John? It's time for a giveaway, man. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're going to give away a silver plot of land, currently valued on presale at 1 BNB, which is, who knows these days what BNB is trading at, right, John? But it's, I don't know, roughly $300 US, I think. So, folks, I hope you're all. What's that?
Since we started, so it's probably gone up and down loads since we even started this AMA. So I wouldn't even want to guess what the price is.
Yeah, it's something. So, folks, you got to make sure you're interactive with that tweet. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull that up right now. Let me get that loaded up here. All right. Okay. So folks, here's the tweet that you had to interact with. You needed to like, retweet, and tag 3 friends. Obviously, you got to be tuned into the AMA as you are here today. So we'll need to have a response from you in the YouTube chat in order for you to be eligible to win here. And you have to make sure you're following none other than John and TCG World's handle, and this guy PJ I don't know anything about, but anyways. So that is what's the giveaway is all about. We have the wheel ready and loaded here, and don't worry, John, I put on dark mode this time, so I got smart. Okay,
brilliant.
It's nice on the eyes, isn't it? Right?
Can we make sure as well that everyone's in there? Because last time I think people were saying that they weren't there. Within 3 seconds, they'd looked at the entire wheel and.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think everyone's in there.
Let's go. There's a lot of names in here. Let's go. Okay, so you had to qualify in order to get in here, and so these are all the qualifying names. Good luck to everyone in the chat, and let's go ahead and spin it, John.
Go for it. Axioma's there, he says. Good.
And the winner is.
Well, here we go.
Dragon God Legion. You're the winner. I need to see you in the chat.
Announce yourself.
Announce yourself, please. Dragon God Legion. Such a cool name. Jeez.
That is seriously.
Wow.
DG God, that's him.
DG God is here. Yay!
Yes, 1 for 1.
Awesome, man. I love it when that happens on the first try, John.
That's brilliant. I can go to bed early tonight.
Exactly. Well, there you go. Let me go ahead and get us.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah. That was so cool. Folks, we are at the final minute here. Just a quick plug. Please make sure you join the Telegram if you haven't done so yet. TCG World's Telegram channel is there. The mods, if you don't mind putting that in the chat for a quick link for folks that haven't joined it. We'll be in there afterwards. I don't know if we're actually having a Telegram voice chat, but if you can kind of go in there, we'll kind of spill on over in there. We'll be in the chat. The moderators will be there too to answer any questions you might have that didn't get answered today in this AMA, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And also don't forget, here's all our socials. Your word of mouth about TCG World is how we spread the word in the most efficient way possible. So get active, be involved. We appreciate that. So that's all we had today, folks. John, any parting words before we let everybody go?
I'll just say have a great weekend, everybody. And if you can get into TCG World over the weekend, I'm sure there's going to be loads of other people playing this weekend as well.
Yeah, and also a quick service announcement. We will have in about 1 hour's time from here, we will be on again on the TCG World YouTube channel for an AMA with Epic. Epicverse, our partner, they'll be on and we'll be taking through the questions that you all have raised in the Plot Owner channel. We'll be taking all those questions to them and getting your answers. So stay tuned for that. In about an hour's time, we'll be back here again. Okay. So Pj Krypto here for John Dixon at TCG World. Appreciate everyone stopping by, and we'll see you on the moon.